Andrea Mitchell, who I think is the senior political correspondent or is a chief international, whatever. She's got a big title over there. She's been there forever. Chief Washington correspondent. She interviews Kamala Harris last Friday. Okay, today's Thursday, so we're almost a week later, and completely misrepresents Ron DeSantis's educational program down in Florida. I think we have the original soundbite. Here she is questioning Kamala, misrepresenting Ron DeSantis from last Friday.
What does Governor Ron DeSantis not know about Black history and the Black experience when he says that slavery and the aftermath of slavery should not be taught to Florida school children?
I don't know what he knows and what he doesn't know, but I know this. Any push to censor America's teachers and tell them what they should be teaching in the best interest of our children in partnership with the parents of America is, I think, wrong-headed.
Oh, God.
I can't, this clip started off as a critique of Andrea Mitchell, but anytime you put Kamala Harris on camera, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
I saw you girding yourself.
She's political colon cancer. She just is. I mean, you're watching her and you're like, how is this person the vice president? How did this person elevate to this particular level?
You just have to call Joe Biden racist, and then he walks you right in.
And maybe suggest that he's a rapist. If you do those things, then you can become vice president of the United States. And anyway, the original story is about Andrea Mitchell. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked by the horror show, the dumpster fire that is on top of an actual wildfire that is also on top of a flaming volcano of garbage that is Kamala Harris.
Genuinely scared when Kamala said, I can tell you this. Oh, God.
I was like, oh, no, she's going to start talking about Venn diagrams and electric school bus again, isn't she?
Rocket science. Okay, so that was incorrect, to put it mildly, and Ron DeSantis' office hit Andrea Mitchell and actually put out a memo saying he's not going on any NBC property. No MSNBC, no NBC, no Peacock, none of that, until she corrects the record and ideally apologizes. And so this was the lame response by Andrea Mitchell just yesterday, Wednesday. So it took several days for her to put out and listen to this. You tell me whether this is an apology or an actual correction.
In my interview last Friday with Vice President Harris, I was imprecise in summarizing Governor DeSantis' position about teaching slavery in schools. Governor DeSantis is not opposed to teaching the fact of slavery in schools, but he has opposed the teaching of an African-American studies curriculum, as well as the use of some authors and source materials that historians and teachers say makes it all but impossible for students to understand the broader historic and political context behind slavery and its aftermath in the years since.
She's sorry.
Yeah, she seems very sorry. She was imprecise, but totally right, as it turns out. So that's.
It was like Don Lemon. I was just inartful. It's just inartful.
Exactly.
The main point stands.
She is amazing. So DeSantis' team, they said, well, no. So then the answer is no. We're not going to go on your network. And good for him. That is the way that the media ought to be treated. I mean, if they're going to lie, and that is a lie, a few things that we can still do in Florida, as it turns out. Not only can we do, we must. I mean, so you have to teach your children about slavery and the aftermath of slavery in any accredited public or private school in the state of Florida. Other things we can do. We can say the word gay in Florida, as it turns out. Apparently, according to the media, you couldn't say the word gay, and like the DeSantis capos would break into your house and drag you away screaming to some sort of concentration camp. Turns out that's not true.
Are you just visiting parent-teacher night going, gay, 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 gay? See how you did it?
Yeah, at my Orthodox Jewish day school, that's actually what we do all the time. But it is insane the way that the media have covered him. And this is one of the reasons why I think he is, again, riding high with a lot of Republicans, is because he does not treat the media as potential allies. He does not treat them as people who ought to be given the time of day. In fact, I mean, I will say, I think that he treats the media with more discipline by far than Donald Trump did. Donald Trump actually liked the media, is the dirty little secret of Trump, right? I mean, he was on the phone with Maggie Haberman.
Yep.
A lot.
And
he was talking with members of the media a lot because he actually wanted to see what they would say about him in response. DeSantis is a very disciplined politician. And you can see it in the way that he's treating the media. You can see in the way he's treating Trump, right? Trump is taking shots at him, and he's just like, listen, I'm here governing. I'm not going to say a bad word about the president. I'm just going to do what I do.
I really wonder what NBC's next move is going to be, because they do have this group, Standards and Practices, that pours over every single on-air statement. And honestly, those guys are like lawyers who don't want to get sued. So I would have expected them to make her dial it back much more than she just did. And I love the thought that without the context that has been newly provided basically by Ibram X. Kendi, which is essentially what she's referring to, no one could ever understand the Civil War or the aftermath of slavery and so on. Baloney, right? We've been understanding it for a couple hundred years, so it's a lie. So we'll see what their next move is and what his next move is. For many parts of the country, February weather is cold and unforgiving. The days are short and sunlight can be hard to come by, and those days relaxing by the pool seem all too far away. But when you have a Michael Phelps Swim Spa by Master Spas, you can enjoy the best of a pool with the therapy of a hot tub, even in the middle of winter. Michael Phelps Swim Spas come in a variety of sizes to complement almost any yard, even if it's a small one. Michael Phelps Swim Spas by Master Spas have a water current so you can swim. You can do aquatic exercises, and you can just have fun with the kids. This is going to reinvent your family time. The water buoyancy will relieve pressure on aching joints. Enjoy pure relaxation in the massage therapy seats of the swim spa. And since it's heated, you can use it year-round in any climate. Michael Phelps Swim Spas are 100% made in the USA by Master Spas, the world's largest swim spa manufacturer. You are going to love your Michael Phelps Swim Spa by Master Spas. Go to masterspas.com. Put in the promo code MK to save $1,000 on a Michael Phelps Swim Spa or $500 on a Master Spas hot tub. Masterspas.com, promo code MK. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.